how to set goals and actually achieve them in 2021 and beyond. My name is Georgina and this is Positive Movement, the place for all things spiritual, wealth and holistic health. This video is for you if you are interested in how to set goals and achieve them. That's why I have aptly named the video, How to Set Goals and Achieve Them. Before we move on, I just want to say subscribe so you don't miss out on your next positive movement. Okay, so you've got your fresh to death new journal. It's like pure as the driven snow. It is so satisfying to write that first page of your New Year's resolutions, of your goals, and I'm here to share with you the top 5 tips for setting goals and actually achieving them. So setting yourself up for success. This is going to be a little bit like Top of the Pops. We're going to run from 5 to 1, so stay tuned for the top tip of how to set goals and achieve them in 2021. Coming in hot at number 5, it's set your own goals. Whose life is this? It's yours. Whose mind is this? This is mine, but you're saying mine, so yours. Whose heart, whose year is this? Whose soul is this? Whose spirit is this? Who's going to be achieving the goals? You. So this needs to be yours. It needs to be something that you want to do and that you want to achieve. We do get influenced by friends and family and people that we see. Sometimes we can even have people tell us or suggest to us things that we might do in the new year. But if the goal doesn't resonate with you, then it is going to be very, very, very hard for you to achieve it because you don't really care about it. What you care about is the validation of that person. So it's not going to really stick with you. It's not going to be a journey that you enjoy. And to be honest, there's not going to be very many lessons along the way that adhere. So, you know, like they say, it's all about the process. This is literally going to be about the end point because you're always looking out and you're not going to be looking in. So when you're setting your goals, really check in and check that they are coming from you. If other people suggest things to you, you can take their influence, but ultimately this has to be your decision, your goal, your life, your year. You can be politely assertive, say no, put in a boundary if you need to, and then get on with your super duper 2021 New Year goals. Like this video if you need mindset tips on how to be politely assertive, and I'll cook something up. All right, coming in at number 4, we've got accountability. This is why people set dates. This is why people enter races when they start running, or they say, I'm gonna do X by my birthday, because it keeps them accountable. They can't slack off or they can't kind of coast because they know that date is coming. However, the real key is to tell people. That's the like real accountability. Because even if you enter a race, you can slide out if no one knows about it. You can let that entry fee go and you can kind of let yourself down and just deal with it by yourself. It's almost like a get out of jail easy card. It's not free because I know I've been there. There's a certain amount of disappointment, maybe a little bit of guilt, but it's all self-contained and you don't have to look anyone else in the eye. So the real key is to tell people. Just knowing that your friend is expecting an update from you, or that person, your running partner, is waiting there for you at 7 a.m. gives you that extra accountability, gives you that extra fire, gives you that extra impetus, that motivation to get out there and do it, because someone or some people are relying on you. And I know that this doesn't always feel great, but self-care doesn't always mean sunshine and rainbows, right? Sometimes we have to make harder decisions and take ourselves out of our comfort zone in order to move forward, in order to grow, and in order to contribute in the way that we want to. So accountability is key. Sliding in at number three, whichever way you do it, it's rewiring failure. It's appreciating failure. It's embracing failure. So this is strange, right? This is a video about how to achieve goals. But there is a huge step in achieving a goal, and that is failing at it in one way or another. It can look like a little hiccup, a trip, an obstacle. Sometimes it can look like failing altogether. But the only way that you're going to be successful is if you appreciate that failure, if you don't take it as the end of the road. Take that failure and see it for what it is. It's feedback. It's lessons. It's maybe a stop and assess, but it is not the end. Remembering that progress is never linear. Reminding yourself that failure is not a no, failure is not the end of the road, is a huge, huge key at being successful in your goals. Your failures, your obstacles, your hiccups are ultimately what define your successes. How you handle them, how you embrace them, how you learn from them, what you take from them. They can contain your greatest lessons. They can change your life in ways that you can't even imagine if you have the courage to face them. Following that is the second most valuable guidance that I can give you on the matter of achieving your goals. Set positive goals. A huge key to setting great goals and achieving success in those phenomenal goals is to set positive ones, not negative, positive goals. Aim for positive outcomes rather than negative ones. Aim for adding to your life, not detracting from your life. So this is a classic one. People hit January or time when they're setting goals and say, I want to lose weight. That's a negative goal that takes away. You can reframe that to the positive as, I want to get healthy. I want to be healthier. I want to nourish my body. I want to move my body. I want to cherish my body. Those all sound way better than I want to lose weight, right? Another example could be, I need to spend less time on my phone. And that sounds like detracting, avoidance, taking away something negative. Instead, reframe that. Say, I want to spend more time reading, or I want to spend more time with my partner. I want to spend more time outside. So taking it from detracting, reframing it, we have this enhancement, this thing that feels so good to say. Negative goals are just emotionally, physically, spiritually unattractive, and it makes it really difficult to focus on them, to talk about them, because it doesn't feel nice. Almost like every time you talk about your goals, it's like you're saying something horrible about yourself, or saying something about yourself that you don't want to say. It's focusing on something that doesn't lift you up. So reframing your goals and making sure that they are positive. You set this amazing goal, stick with this amazing goal, and achieve this amazing goal. Okay, before I hit you with the number one chart-topping top tip to set goals in 2021 and achieve them, I want you to let me know down below if you usually set positive goals, or you've just realized like, aha, I have been setting negative goals. Let me know in the comments below what you've been up to. Okay, coming in hard at number one, it's knowing your why. Know your why. When you dig deep, when you ask yourself all those questions, like, why do I want this goal? Why do I want to achieve this? Why? You'll get answers. And then you ask again, like, well, why do I want that? And then you'll ask again, like, why do I want that? And then you'll reach a point where there's like, no more words are being said, like your body isn't speaking to you, because at this point you will have come out of your head asking questions, and it'll be more from like your heart or your gut, your body that will be speaking back to you, and you'll reach your why. Your why is super, super powerful. Your why will guide you through obstacles. Your why will fuel you through tiredness. Your why will help you make decisions. Your why is like the most powerful fuel and the best navigation system that you will ever have. And the way, apart from the ones I've just detailed, that this helps you to achieve goals is because you won't just achieve that overarching goal, but you will be achieving mini goals along the way. Every decision that you make with a why will be supporting that main goal. You will become the person that achieves that goal. So let's say it's running. It's positive, you want to move your body more, and then you've dug down deep. It's because I want to be healthy. Like, why? Because I want to be around for like 70 years more. Okay, why? Because I want to see like my great grandchildren, or like whatever it is. And then you hear no more answers. You're like, okay, so my why is because I really want to see my great grandchildren. Your why doesn't have to be meaningful to anyone else, and it doesn't have to sound really holier than thou. It doesn't have to sound like you're interviewing for Miss World, and it doesn't have to sound deep to anyone else. But the only thing that matters is that it is meaningful and connects to you on that like heartfelt, gut felt, like real deep spiritual whatever level. With that, you're going to not only be able to set an amazing goal, but also achieve that goal and so much more. If you kind of dig deep and you're like, there is absolutely no reason why I want to do this goal, then check in with the goal again. Change it. Just because you wrote something in this beautiful notebook doesn't mean that you can't cross it out. So there you have it. The top 5 tips for setting goals and achieving them in 2021. If you would like more mindset motivation, then press that big red button and subscribe, ring the bell, and or follow me on Instagram. The details are below. Okay, let's connect. Type comments. I'm a person, I'm real. I love to speak to people. So let me know what was your favorite tip. Let me know if you found this video valuable. Like it if you did, and share it with a friend who you think will find it really valuable too. Until next time, when you choose your next positive movement, I wish you an amazing day and sending you lots of love.